So my daughter says she sees angels.
Really?
Yeah, man. And to be honest, it's kind of creepy. She'll just stop and stare off in space and describe these bizarre creatures.
So what does she say they look like?
She says they have wings everywhere and eyes in places they shouldn't be and wheels within wheels.
Interesting. How old is she?
She's 7. But it's innocent, I guess. You know, kids in their wild imagination, right?
What if I told you she's not imagining things?
What? You think she's actually seeing angels? Come on, man. She's a kid. She might have seen something on TV or something.
I actually think she's tapping into something deeper, something that most of us can't perceive.
Deeper? Like what?
Higher densities of consciousness, where beings that we call angels might exist.
Come on, man. You can't be serious.
Think about it. Ancient cultures have always described encounters with these strange beings. The Bible is full of them. For example, Ezekiel's visions, the wheels, the wings, the eyes everywhere.
This sounds insane.
But what if it's not? What if that's how our 3D minds perceive beings from higher realms of consciousness?
So what, my kid's seeing into higher dimensions? How does that even work?
Our brains are wired to process this world through this 3D wavelength. Our consciousness is tuned to a specific frequency, and we can only pick up what's within that range. Everything we know, everything we see is filtered through that. But beings in higher dimensions, say 4th, 5th, or beyond, wouldn't fit into our perception. They would appear fragmented or distorted, like trying to project a 4D object into the 3D.
I am so confused right now.
Okay, have you ever heard of a hypersphere?
Nope.
Well, it's a 4D object, and when you project it onto a 3D space, it appears as spheres or circles, or wheels within wheels like what Ezekiel and your daughter described. It's the same with angels or beings from beyond our dimension. Our minds try to scramble to make sense of them so they appear strange or fragmented.
So what you're saying is the reason these angels look weird in the Bible is because they're not supposed to be seen here in a 3D.
Exactly. If you were to try to paint a picture of beings from higher densities of consciousness, it would appear bizarre or terrifying because our brains can't comprehend. Just like they couldn't comprehend those fractals we saw when we took too many of those garden gummies. Those patterns and shapes seem infinite, spiraling in ways normal minds can't comprehend. That's how your daughter might be seeing these beings.
So you think my daughter's seeing something like that?
I believe so. Children are closer to the veil and they don't have the mental filters we develop as adults.
But why her?
Maybe your daughter's more attuned. Maybe they're just reaching out to her like they've always done to humans throughout history, guiding and watching us. You should listen to her before you write it off as fantasy.